Alright, salutations, adventures, and welcome back. We are here again, once more, at Satisfactory. We had done so much work yesterday, and we just got to get back again and start doing more work. We are starting a little late today. I had my job, my main job. I had some things I had to take care of that blended a little past normal operating times. So I am starting a little bit late. Unfortunately, I will not be able to stream later to accommodate. So it's going to be a little shorter today. But we'll cram a lot in, or as much as we can at least. Going to give a special shout out to my channel members on YouTube. I appreciate each and every one of you so friggin' much. If you want to support the channel, though, you do not have to be a channel member. You can just like, subscribe, prime, follow, whatever it may be on whichever format you're watching, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. All right, so this was the big work we did yesterday. Yes, we got the blenders up and going, but those were already kind of half built. Now we are in... Oh, gotta take care of this bot. There we go. Bye-bye. Anyways, so we are in... we had most of the blender stuff done, but now we are moving into the packaging territory. And as you can see, we have all the nitrogen already queued up and ready to already pump it in. I'm gonna real quick just finish color scheming the area, and I think these were foundations we could take out. There we go. Just for looks, I did combine the tubes, the tubage. The tubage. Okay, now I'm thinking about it too much now. Into both lines, mostly for looks. I do want to add some architectural structures to make this look a little bit better, be it hanging from the ceiling or coming up from the floor. Ooh. I want to get all of this packaging empty fluid bottles in first, though, so that we can see where it would make the most sense. Now, before we continue, I'm curious to see... where we are on the empty fluid containers, because we only started shipping them in yesterday, but we should have a pretty good amount. Maybe even backed up, to quite honest. But with how many we have there, I think it's going to be... Ooh. Oh. Okay. So we're not fully backed up yet. That's fine. We have a good amount regardless. So we should be good for a while. Now, this is... Why is that hovering over? That is not a good sign, because this should... There's no way this should be full. That is not full. That's not full. How is... Okay, yeah, that's not full. What is causing... Oh. Maybe the other one was just here. Alright. Sounds good. Let us move back to... Ooh, I'm zipping around a little bit much. We're going to go to packaging. We're going to go to packaging. There we are. Alright, so I had a vision for the tubing, but I did not have a vision for the empty fluid containers. So, we're going to have to... Let's see. We want to go straight. We want it... Yeah, I think we want it here. Do that. And then this is just going to be for symmetrical natures. Come on. Ooh. Okay. Now we want... Okay, yeah, that is right. We need splitters. 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 Conveyor splitters. There we go. Okay, there. 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 Why is that? That seems a little wonky. Should be good, though. There. There. And then we don't need one at the end. Okay, so... The hell? Are these not lined up right? Oh, dear Lord. Did I build these all wrong? Did I? No. How? Alright, so just that one got built wrong? That is so bizarre. Okay. That's so weird. Okay. Makes me feel a little bit better now. Now, we're not going to have as much room in the center here as I had been wanting, unfortunately. That is a negative to this setup. So I'm still kind of thinking about it right now as if I want to... Actually, why am I should color... Ooh, did not mean to do that. Let's... Alright, unpainted. That is the color we had chosen for the empty fluid bottles. Oh. Get off. There we are. Boy, I am... Yeah, there's no way that I would... There's no reason to have an overflow. Okay. Sorry, I was just thinking. Okay, we can keep that theme with the splitters, though, to make that look good. But is that what we want to stick with? See, again, that's just kind of the problem I have, is that I'm not sure if I want... Do I really have to do a half slab for... There we go. Alright, that'll look fine. That'll look fine. That'll look fine. That'll look fine. Okay. Because I do want to decorate. I do want things to be to look good. We can worry about further decorations later, though. So let us join. Excuse me. Okay, we need to get this going over here. And then we can worry about the center, because that might be slightly different. Get this there. There we go. Then we have enough room to come down here. There we are. Time for splitter. Again? Bear, what are you doing today? See, I start a little late, and I feel like that threw me off. Let's see, that's... Input is... Wait a minute, 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 wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute, oh! Bear. Hello, T1D, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I have just realized that the other day I spent all this time building this packaging, and I built 2/3 of it backwards. Alright, maybe we could just do a switcheroo. A little swap. A little... Is that... Oh, we're gonna have to, don't we? Okay. We're gonna have to delete all of that. Son of a gun. I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I didn't catch that. Ah. How you doing, T1? Hopefully better than me right now. I mean, this isn't the end of the world. It just, after all the careful placement. Alright, let's... We can keep the holes. We'll come back for those. Yeah, all of this needs to be deleted. Oh... Can't believe you did that, Bear. Can't believe you did that. I was on such a good groove. The groove. Hey, nerdy. I don't know if you just got in or not, nerdy, but I just found out I built 2/3 of this factory backwards. So I need to rebuild it. You play Satisfactory T1? Okay, let's see. So how it was... I think it was 4... Let's see here. Let's get the... So I'm 1 over... I think it was 4 from the rear is what I did. 4. Pretty sure that's what I did. We'll confirm just over that line. I think that's right, because I don't think it can be nudged. Yeah. Yeah, that's correct. We did 2 over, so this should line up with... Line up. I think this will line up, right? Let's just test to make sure. Was it horizontal? Yeah, that's what we did. Alright, so those do line up. That's good. I guess before since I'm rebuilding the whole thing, even though I believe I had plenty of room, let us make sure. Yeah, okay. We're good on the... We're good on this front, at least. Go there. Might as well just put them in now. Big oof. Yeah. Oh, nice, T1. I am not the best at building. If this little goof didn't make it obvious, but I do like... Oh, am I gonna wanna... Maybe I want to knock it down one. That's probably gonna be too high. Boop. Yep. I think that's gonna look better. It's gonna be less crowded with the ceiling, which means we should rebuild these before I forget. Boop. Boop. There we go. Boop. Boop, boop. There we go. We'll color code these later. Holy moly, they made that easy. Spent so much time getting the tubes and belts to be I know, right? Yeah, once they added those extra features, those extra options, it is so much better getting the look you want. Oh, there we go. I don't even know. I was saying yesterday, I have no clue. Hey, Datriel, how you doing? Welcome. You missed it, but I just discovered that I had built all these packagers throughout this whole floor, and I just realized that I built all the ones that are empty backwards. So I have to rebuild. Shouldn't be too bad, because I have it kind of figured out what I want to do at this point. Look at that, I was just about to make the mistake all over again. And then here, because the more difficult, or I shouldn't say difficult, but the more time-consuming stuff, I don't have to change, thankfully. 2, and I think that was the last, yes. Because then, if we take this, we could just connect. There we go. See, we're chugging along at this point. Oh my god, I still can't believe I did that, though. That is so freaking hilarious. You think you're being careful. You think you dotted all the I's, crossed all the T's, and then, boom, your build comes back to haunt you. What happened to me? I'm about to go to sleep, nerdy. Oh, well, thanks for hopping in and stopping by, Datriel. It's always nice getting to see you. One, 2, 3, 4, 2. That should be right. Yeah, that looks right. Yep. Okay, that should be good. The first one is the one that takes the longest, and then after that, it's just simply 2 over. Although I have all these tubes now that I built, so they're kind of in my way. Didn't think about that. 2. I hope there really is a good use for this packaged nitrogen, because we are potentially going to be swimming in it. Swimming. Up. Up and up. Boop, 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 boop. A bippity boppity boop. There we go. All right. Again, we'll color code those all later once we get everything put in. Dan, this feels satisfactory. Let's see, I had to work late and now winding down before shutting. I was wondering that, Trail. It seemed like you were up later than normal on a weeknight. And then, pun intended with the Satisfactory, I'm utterly shocked. I would never have thought that you would have made a pun of that, Datriel. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this one needs to be right, I think there. That looks right. Am I building this right? I am not building this. I'm doing it again. Okay, here, let's put this one in correct. Because then we could just go 2 off of that and we don't have to do the 4 count anymore. Boop, boop, 2. Perfect. Boop, boop. Perfect. I need like an automated thing to go boop, boop for me. A little janky there. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Orange. Orange is what we need. Orange. You glad I didn't say apple? Hey, Silver. How you doing? Good evening. Yeah, got to do some things late today and struggled to concentrate, so the Discord kind of kept me going. But the trade-off is that I finished later than intended. Well, yeah, that'll happen. Plus a lot of talk of the new ships, the Moth. I'm a little kind of perplexed by the name the Moth, I guess. Maybe if I think about it a little bit more, it'll make sense. But the Moth was kind of an interesting... I kind of felt like they wanted another, like, 4-letter word that started with M. And that was the only thing they could think of. They could have made it the Dover... Oh, ooh. I mean, that works, but we don't want that. They could have made it the Dover Soul. There we are. Okay, so now... it didn't take long. Oh, we could get the elevators in here, too. It didn't take long, but we're back to where we were at the beginning of the stream. But now everything's built right. What do you know? What do you know? Boop. Get these in. This is actually putting us a little ahead of schedule, or not ahead of schedule, but this is putting us further ahead than where we were, which is good. And I felt like that might have dipped it down just a little bit more than I wanted it to. But I think we're fine. Easy change, if need be. Alright. So, all elevators in. So the exfill is going to be easy. The issue is the infill. So let's get the base of it down now. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Getting the base down. Let's see. I can't say I care much about Moth, but it does look better than the Mole. And I agree about the name. Just watching how you build is pretty relaxing, to be honest. Aw, thank you. It helps that you're making everything perfectly and aligning it. Well, tell that to Wake. No, I really appreciate it. Thank you, Datriel. Let's see. Let's get going. Should be good. Boom. We don't need one at the end there. Once we're done connecting these, everything, we can color code. These splitters are color coded already since I copied them from the other side. All right. So this branch is ready. Yeah, I do like, but we do know that the mole is getting an update as well, so I'm assuming that the things that they added, like glass, is going to be found on the mole as well, come 4.7's patch, so I don't like, but I do like how the God, it's hard for me not to call it the soul. I do like how the moth, such a weird, I still am weirded out by that a little bit. That makes, can't think of how it makes sense. Like, is it like moth to the flames? The flaming wreckage? Like, is that what they're trying to go for? I mean, that's the only thing I can think of, is that they're trying to do like moth to the flames. But whatever. The moth does look good. Like, even if the mole doesn't get all those updates, or at least all those updates right now, the moth does look good. It doesn't hurt that the mole already has such a great chassis on it. That thing is sexy. All right, Datriel, you have a wonderful night. Sleep well. Get some rest. Hopefully we get to play this weekend together at some point, Datriel. There we are. The Kia Soul. I mean, don't get me wrong. Soul isn't a perfect name either, per se, but it is the salvage version of the mole. It's kind of like, I feel like why, you know, like when they said, oh, we should have named it Nursa. And I can't believe we didn't think of that sooner type thing. Alright, let's get colors unpainted. Come on, get off. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. Coloring. Boop, 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 boop. Coloring. I have a feeling that some of those may need to be rebuilt. I am not going to color the these elevators because I am not sure what color I'm going to choose for filled nitrogen, because we already are using black and all that stuff. So, maybe chrome, just to swap it up. We're using chrome in another spot in the factory, though, is the only caveat. I try not to duplicate colors for different lines if I can help it. But maybe we'll just keep a chrome for now. Orange would catch my attention and remind me that I did not choose a color, but... Silver, I geared up my Hammerhead and Star Citizen. It was the biggest ship I could get, and I wanted a flagship. For now, I solo it. I put 64 size 2 EM missiles, nice EM missiles, in it, and just use it for a big missile boat. I mean, you are treading paths that are very, like common in a good way. Like the what's it called? That might suck. Whatever. We'll just deal with it for now. The Hammerhead is like, it's almost kind of like a rite of passage, because it seems that everyone like that or the Carrack tends to be like their first quote-unquote capital ship. I think we're just going to have to add more electrical here, just so we don't have clipping with the wires. But we'll worry about that after the factory is up and running. Okay, so we got all yellow lights there. We need to get these here. Because I thought apparently that is not going to be the case. But, again, that's an easy fix later. I want to try to get packaging up and running tonight before I have to stop. Alright, so we should be yellows across the board. Yellows, yellows, yellows. Perfect. Yellows, yellows, yellows. Okay. So, we have... Now, how do I want to get this one line across all of these is really the question. Maybe we want to do splitters just to kind of help with the like try to make it what's it called, I can't think of the word right now, but try to make it more evenly distributed. That's what I was trying to think of. So if we do how do we want to do this? I'm really torn right now. Man, okay, I am not sure if this is going to be a good idea. Well, you know what? We're going to roll with it. Oh, we got the pipe in the way there. Okay, so let's do this. Oh, nope, let's delete that. And let's... Why are you doing that? No. Bad. Bad. Let's see. We want to just... Nope. No. I got an audio bug from that. There we go. Ooh, that would have been annoying. We would have had to, like, real quick hopped out to the main menu and come back for that one. It keeps jumping back. Stop that. Alright, let's see here. If we... Maybe if we need a splitter up there. Then if we add... Maybe like this. And then can we do... We may not be able to do a curve. Oh, can we? Oh, well, we started production. I didn't even think about that. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, because these are going to have a hard time filling up anyways. Okay, so... So now... We want to... bring this over here. Like that, I think. Or not. You know, don't build. That's cool. We don't need you to build. I think right there. Do another splitter. Bring this down to here, right? That needs to be brought over more. It's definitely not symmetrical enough. Take 7. There. Well, this is definitely at least going to look a lot better. How close was it? It was right... Holy cow, is it? Oh, so it was like tucked just a little bit. Okay, well. Now that we see it, we might as well fix it. Might as well. Ah, I'm still short. Okay, I need to put it like right there, I think. I think that is essentially what I got going on over here. So... Do I have that one too low? There we go. Alright, that is good. Not good. Not, oh, bear. So close, and yet no cigar. Come on. I don't know what it is tonight, but I feel like I am a little not there right now. Come on. Nope, 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 nope. Stop that. Oh, okay. That's gotta be. The stupid amount of time that took. Alright. Good enough. If it's off, I don't realize it. I don't care what anyone says, I don't realize it. Boom. Okay, so I think that's the color we used, right? Right. It is. Okay, excellent. So we have one line up and going, and I think what happened here? No fluid tanks. No. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? Okay. Is that going to work now? Alright. There. What the hell? What the hell happened to my belt? Alright. We'll just rebuild this. Oh no, we need it right, straight, whatever. There we go. Alright. Oy, oy, okay. We're getting there, we're getting there, we're getting there. Oh, that is not orange. Okay, excellent. Okay, these lines. So, not... What the heck? I had a feeling something here was going to get messed up. Are you kidding me? Alright. There we go. So this line is getting fed. This line is not getting fed. I knew it. I knew these were gonna... There was something wrong with them. I had a feeling. We got it. We got it. It's okay. What do you mean invalid shape? What do you mean invalid shape? There we go. Alright, so we got that back up and running. Good there. Those are good. That's good. That's being fed. Okay. We officially have one line going in done. Holy cow, that was way more problematic than I thought it was gonna be. Holy cow. Oy, oy, oy. Okay, we'll work the other way now. And then I think we literally are just hugging this. Where did I put this one? Put it like right on the second. Oh, we got power in the way. Ah! Alright, that looks right. It looked right, but it's not right. This is the curse when you want to build things symmetrical and clean and pretty. This is the curse. I think that's stuck too far behind. It is. Alright, let's do this. Let's try a different method here. Let's go. Let's do that. That's looking sort of right. We'll go with sort of right. No. There we go. Sort of right. Alright, let's make sure these lines are good. Good, good, good. Excellent. Okay, so this line is lock, stock, and ready to rock. Straight. Alright, I think we actually hit the nail on the head this time. After flubbing it as many times as we did, we have become experts at flubbing things up. Alright, now let's make these sure these lines are good. See, that line's bad. That line, okay, so the only line that's bad is this one. There we go. Okay, okay. 2 out of 3 lines complete. Ooh. Uh-oh. 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 We have a nitrogen problem. Look at that. Look at that. Our nitrogen is severely lacking. Oh my gosh. Okay, well. Alright, before we continue, I guess we gotta check that out. No, 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 no. There we go, light off.
Receiving Fix-It Elevated announcement. Personal fridges are not to be used in off-hour scientific experiments. Some of us keep our lunch in there, you barbarians.
She's not wrong. Wait a minute. So if this is full. If that's full, wait a minute. Then where's our problem? Alright, we're going to take this window out so we can look. It wasn't me. Wait a minute. What is... I'm a little confused as to what the issue is. I wish it was a little easier to see the nitrogen in the line. What is going... I am confuzzled. I mean, all of that is good. The lines are full. But why? Like, look at that. The pressure... Oh, you know what? Maybe this sucker just needs to be super loaded. Where's my power slugs? Power shards, I should say. I had more power shards. Alright. Yeah, where did my power shards go? Okay, anyway, we'll figure that out. But I think maybe that's the problem. Because we're doing 840 meters cubed per minute. Yeah, I think we just need to overclock this sucker. And then it was not... that it was not overclocked already. Actually, did she has a bench here, I think. I think I just need a bench. I guess I could make a bench. Potentially. If I remember where the heck that was. Crafting bench. Equipment workshop. Ooh, which one isn't? Well, we're going to find out fast. Is it this? Power? Yes. Oh, bench of aluminum. Gotcha. I knew I had seen one somewhere. Alright, so now we got enough power shards. Let's put these back. And then let's go supercharge nitrogen. And then hopefully that'll tide us over. Here we go, baby. 840 to 2100. That's got to be better. I forget if the machine operates faster. The animations are really cool, though. Okay, so now with all of that, let's go back up and see where we're at. We should be good now. Summer sloop, those slugs, double the shards. Do you summer sloop the shards? I thought the summer sloops are separate. It's been so long. And it was usually like Wake and Nerdy that played around with the summer sloops. Do you use the summer sloops on the shards, or? Let's see. Okay, this definitely is... That didn't make any difference. What is the issue here? Why did we get such good pressure up until just now? And we got enough. We got enough nitrogen in the system, but for some reason it is not coming through to the factory anymore like it was. Or at least seemingly. I mean, look at this. I mean, though that is looking a little bit better. Use the constructor and automate the shards. Sloop the constructor. Oh. Interesting. I'm gonna have to look at that in the probably the next time I'm on. I want to get this at least. I want to get this factory hopefully finished today. I'm still confused why, if we got 2 industrial buffers of nitrogen, right, and all of that is a high flow rate. Do I need like a different? Maybe I need an industrial buffer at a different floor, like on the segment. Headlift problem, or there's a bug in the pipe junction. It's got to be a bug, right? Because nitrogen doesn't have headlift issues. It's all pressurized. Okay, thank you, Nerdy. Because with it being nitrogen... But it's just so weird that... Like, if we come right up here, right off the tap, essentially, we got full, and then it goes immediately down to half. Which I guess makes sense if half of it's going in here. But there's only 4 machines, 4 blenders taking up the... taking it up here. I wonder if I... let's see, let's test something here. If we get rid of that... See, that makes no sense. This makes no sense, right? Is it slowly? Oh, it's slowly going up. Okay, hold on. Well, we'll give it a moment to pressurize. But if this is full... Okay, that's full. Okay, so that is pumping into the system. It must just be taking a little bit for it to pressurize. It is, yeah, it is increasing. I get, maybe that's just how the pressurization works. I really wonder if there would be a benefit of putting an industrial buffer in between the segments. I wonder if that would help save. Like if we put like... Let's say if we put an industrial buffer here. I mean, it's not going to hurt anything, right? It's not going to hurt anything, so it's not like... Except for it doesn't fit when I don't give it enough room. Those industrial buffers are freaking huge. We're gonna... This does not look... Oh, that looks horrible. That looks so bad. Okay, you know what? This is more of a test. A proof of concept. We can make those look better later. We'll make it look better later. Let's just get it in place. Oh god, this is so ugly. This is so ugly. Ugh. Nitrogen is not consistent, if I remember correctly. It's in spurts. I thought so, anyways, like the water fountain thing. So that makes sense to one degree, Nerdy. My only, and I'm not saying that's not the issue. My only question is, if from, I guess we go up top. Oh, that's the light. If we have nitrogen being pumped It's coming up the tower and into these two nitrogen industrial buffers for nitrogen. Those aren't even being drained. You know, like they're not showing any drainage, and the system is low. I don't know what they did. I didn't know they did. That would have saved me a big headache. Oh, nice. Hey, you know, Daisy, that's the thing. We can all. There's always something to learn, right? Like there's still so much of this game that I need to know and learn and get better at, and there's always something I'm learning. Like I'm trying to learn nitrogen, for example. Okay, I think that went in. Excellent. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to give this time to fill up. This is because this is a test. This is ugly. This water tower is now very ugly. Water nitrogen tower. But we're going to give this time to fill up before we then connect packaging back to the line. And then we're going to see if having a buffer in between the segments buffs. How much are you pushing through each pipe? Well, so it was divided. So before I changed everything, Daisy, here it's full, right? We're at almost 600. We were almost at 600 meters cubed per minute. And then when we got here, it was split. So on one regard, it makes sense. Right. But that's the thing. As soon as I split the pipe, the pressure splits in half, which doesn't make sense though, because the whole thing is pressurized. So that's why I'm hoping to see if maybe if I add this segment here, or if I add this industrial buffer before the segment, will that help protect anything or change anything or give me some kind of improvement? I might have to do like an industrial buffer per split to negate pressure drops, which is fine. There's just got to be a way to negate the pressure drops, and right now I'm not seeing how that is. Okay, so this is stopped for the moment, which is fine. Let's just get this finished, connected. How do I want to do this? We don't have to. Do that, and we'll do the same over here. Okay, mimicked. I think at this point all we really need to do is just have I think we just at this point want this to come down. Have it come down to the same level. Should be that. And then we can do a curved to match into those. All right, now let's check the side. Oh, look at that. That line is working. That line is working. This is back to straight. That's working. We got that working. That's good. That is not good. There's always one. All right, there we are. So that fix, that fix, that fix. No, nitrogen is fine because we don't have this line connected at the moment. Let's get this all recolored. It was actually chrome finish, I believe. Was it chrome? I don't remember. We'll probably have to come through and recolor some of this stuff anyways. Alright, so we got that. Let's get these patterns going real quick. We'll add more to this later. Just kind of getting a general feel in. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Research also says use pumps, which I believe put trains in the mix. And all that goes out the window. Daisy. Oh, man. I love trains and I hate trains all at the same time. Ugh. Okay, we'll just leave that there like that. I think we are going to... I think we'll modify that, though, for the future. All right, so we'll try pumps. Silver said, I mean, water needs to be pumped so to go up. My guess is that nitrogen needs to be pumped down because it's less heavy than air. But again, it's just a guess. Nitrogen almost broke me. I needed a break after rocket fuel. Thank you, nerdy. Yeah, you know what? I mean, those are some valid points. So before we... Hold on 1 second. I just checking something. Okay. Sorry. I had to just double check. I was getting some messages about work. I just had to make sure there wasn't anything... an emergency. Okay, so before we try pumps, right? I don't want to do two different things at the same time because then that's how you know that's how you don't figure out how things are working. So we're gonna now connect this back up. What do you mean invalid? Just give me. Yeah, there we go. We don't care about looks. We just want it. We just want it going. Okay, so interesting. So with just adding a buffer, we have significantly increased the flow rate of the packaging floor. Oh, hold on. I may be a liar. We'll see. We'll have to come back to that. We'll have to come back to that. That's depleting. That's to be expected. Whoa, what is that? Holy cow. Okay, well, that is interesting. So, and then how's this looking? That also looks better. It's not great, but it's better than it was before. But now this is back to where it was, it looks like. Yep. Okay, so... Then the next step, we'll let this settle. We'll let this settle. We'll give it a few minutes here to settle. Once it's done settling, we will once it's done settling, we'll add a pump and see what that changes, if anything. But at this point, yeah, look at this. Really low flow. Oh yeah, that's so low. Okay. Um. Okay, we also need to design an output for all this stuff. Alright, so we got some startage there. We do need to figure out what line we're going to go down, because that's also going to depend on a few things. So we already used the green line there to go. I'm wondering if this case we just want... Do we want to maybe... How do I want to do this? Do I want to start building on the sides? Because I don't think we'll need that. See, that's the thing. I don't think we need all these lines either. Okay, this line is not being used. This line is a line that has nothing going on for it. So we'll just commandeer that, I think. Alright, well, we'll commandeer it in a moment. Doing some rough work here, trying to figure out. All right, that looks more right. Oh, there it is. All right, so okay, that was a little tight. Can we add yeah, we can. Okay, there we go. Look at that. Perfect. Oh, we're already through all the empty bottles, huh? And I bet you aluminum is shut down right now, but that's fine. Flow rate 76. Is it? Let's see if it's... Okay, it seems like it might have stabilized. So we can kind of see what's going on here. Look at that. Such a huge difference in the flow rate. So, where are we on this? And then let's just see where the industrial buffers are up here. I mean, look at that. They're both practically full. Okay, so if the pumps are going to work, we're looking at 326 pressure here, 165. It's like every juncture splits it in half. So let's see here. If we try a pump, is it logistics? Yes. All right. Again, this is just dirty work. We'll make things look pretty once we know what we actually need to do. $321, that doesn't seem like it changed anything. 161, that didn't change anything. Okay, we might have to do... That really didn't seem like it changed anything. Yeah. That actually... Alright. That might have improved at getting rid of that line. Nope, maybe not. Alright, so 316. I think what we may have to do is I may have to off-stream. Oh, aluminum is still working. I might have to off-stream the from Illuminati, the bottles, the empty fluid bottles are coming in. So let's just confirm that they come in here. So I think what I might have to do is I think I might have to off-stream, do some research on nitrogen. Hey, Daisy, it was fun. I have to keep a lookout for your stream. Got to go. No problem. Thanks for stopping by. Feel free to throw a subscription in there if you want to keep notified of all the streams and also giveaways we got coming up. Not giveaways for Satisfactory. There's nothing to give away for Satisfactory, but have a good night. Thanks for staying by. Later. All right, so the empty fluid bottle we should be coming in here any moment. And I feel like it should have been here already. But I don't see it. Is it not dropping any off? Oh my gosh. It burned through all the fuel. Alright, so I think... Yeah. So as I was saying, I think what we really need to do here is we really need to... Nope, that's not what I wanted. There we go. I think what we need to do is we really need to... spend some time researching nitrogen off stream, so I'm not wasting time during stream, because it's not going to be a very good stream just watching the screen do nothing while I mumble to myself, why God, why. We still got the one going fine, so let's go to aluminum. Let's take a peek at what's going on over there. You know, whatever. Come for the bear, stay for the nerd. Hey, hey, nerdy. You are a feature. But that's I'm gonna have to look into nitrogen there, because I think before we really do anything more, we need to figure out what is sapping, because it really feels like there's some kind of miscalculation going on with the game, because if almost every junction has your nitrogen pressure, that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. Like right now we have packaging almost offline, so there shouldn't be any draw, but yet there is, and the lines were full before packaging started. So just because packaging operated at all, the pressure is gone. Like, it's just doesn't make any sense. So I'm sure, well, Satisfactory is not a perfect game. They definitely have bugs. It could be a bug, but again, I'm so new to nitrogen that it easily could be something that, oh wow, the door actually opened this time. Is this going to open? Hey, buddy. Oh, wow. There's so little coming through. Is this stop dead? No, water's not overfilled. No, this is still pumping out. Is this full? No. It just for some reason, it seems like it's producing way less than it was the other day. Wait. We have a backup? We have all these... What is hold on. Are the drones out of gas? Is that what's going on? Well, there's a drone coming back right now. Whoa. How did this break? How did this break? What is going on here? Okay, so this should have been empty. Fluid tank. Okay, so this, we have discovered our problem. Oh, card. There we go. Alright, well. I forgot to change this output. And at some point it hiccuped and sent Alucard through. Okay, so that solves one issue. How's the... Okay, fuel's still good. Fuel is practically empty. So, let's see here. How do I want to do this? We want organization. We'll take one of these boxes. And we'll just... For now, so that we can go to the depot. Package. Turbo fuel. Give this a moment. Layer 8, I knew... Hey, listen, nerdy. Listen. I may have made some mistakes, okay? I may have made some mistakes. That does not explain nitrogen, though. And I will die on that hill until I'm proven otherwise. Let's see. Okay, so... When I add a third to this line, I'm probably going to have to make this Alucard just to send it into here. Just so that way... Oh yeah, this doesn't have enough fuel. 4 minutes and 18 seconds to do a round trip? Interesting. 4 minutes and 15 seconds. The from Beta to Charlie, it makes that big of a difference. Alright, we should have enough packaged fuel. Yeah, look at that. Boop. 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 We'll take one back. And then that will send... There you go. Bye-bye. Now let's take all this stuff back. Alright, so aluminum is still okay. There was the one hiccup. And I still think what the Alclad or whatever is still producing pretty slow. We're gonna have to expand this factory at some point. Okay, that's good. Problem is almost none is getting over here. for the empty fluid tank. Hold on 1 second. There we go. Sorry, I had a Windows notification pop up on me. Let's see here. Okay, so out of all of this that's coming through, almost none is getting over here, is part of the problem. We may have to fix this. This is being made into aluminum casings. Because we got split there, split there, split there. So 3 is being split right off the rip. We may cut the line here, actually. Let's do this. Let's see if we can fix a Rooney this. Actually, I guess we'll make it line up with this, even though we're not going to send it in there. There we go. Just for things to look right. And then we need to have one of these. Logistics, hole in the wall. Is that right? Alright, so now that we got a little more, now we just go up here. Curve. That is 2. Alright, there we go. That should help increase, once we get it connected, the empty fluid bottle conundrum. Well, looks like it might have to reconnect that. That's fine. That one's good. Aha. Door caught me. There we go. Okay, so that's at least going to help moderate it better. Not perfect. We still need to do increases. We still need to expand the factory floor. But this will help distribute it a little bit better. Oh, so That might help. There we go. Double that. Double that. Alright. We can always take those summer sloops out. If need. Oh my god. That's still. Ugh. We can always take those out if need be. So that's coming down here. And is it getting split? Alright, those are good. Aluminum ingots should be going out really just as fast as they're coming in right now. They are. Aluminum casing is full, that's fine. Yeah, this definitely feels like it's pumping it a little bit faster. Maybe not, but yeah, it's fine. And then this, it's practically right on the mark, 1 for 1. So adding any multipliers or speed increases, I should say, will make no difference there. Why am I not keep? There we go. Color coded. Alright, we'll get the rest of the color coding going on this one. Double check and make sure that slooping it up, absolutely nerdy. Right now, I think it's a good use. And like I said, we could always remove it. So once we expand the factory, it very well may not need those sloops. That would be the goal. So it's like every 4 or 5 or something like that. Okay, good. Hey, buddy. I was just wondering where you were at. Alright, so I think aluminum for now is in a decent shape. Decent enough, but we will have to expand soon. And where we expand, ooh, that is the question. Ooh, I'm kind of thinking of a fun build for this. We might go on this pillar. We might go on this pillar. Right now, that's the leading contender. That's the leading contender. Yeah, that's the leading contender. We'll have to see, though. We gotta get water over there. Or I could just build a new water. I could just build a new water pump over there. Yeah, I like that. I like that idea. So, I think at this point we are kind of in a stuck state because nitrogen, like packaging, is practically built. I don't have. Well, I guess we could build. We could real quick build the well, not real quick, but we could build the storage for packaged nitrogen real quick. I keep saying really quick, like it's going to be 5 minutes. It ain't going to be 5 minutes. But we can make some progress on that. Do 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 boop 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 boo. Nitrogen, here we come. Nitrogen's on the run. Okay. So, we need to finish. Got an autosave hidden here. Just give it a moment. Alright, so we need to connect these outputs to here. So we need a merger at the very least. Why is that not? Oh, because when I built that, I didn't build it the right way. That would explain that problem. Oop. Try again. I need R. There we go. Now we do the merger. Hey, look at that. Now it's actually going the right way. And then if we... Ooh, that ain't gonna work. I think we're gonna have to go there. Then there. Yeah, I think that's what's gonna have to happen. And then we'll duplicate over here. Ooh, that's gonna get us some flipping, I think. Can we go one more down? No, that'll put us into the... So that's... Alright, before we build everything else, let's build this and see how this feels. Oh, that didn't even... Oh, I didn't even line that up properly. Okay, let's... Gonna have to fix this. There we are. Oh, actually, isn't that going to be too low? Maybe not. Maybe not. This... Okay. Overall, that looks fine. This needs to be changed, though. Oh, what did I accidentally delete? Oh, I accidentally deleted this. Alright, and then... What the heck? Why is that getting so much more pressure? Look at that. That is... Yeah, I'm going to have to do more research on nitrogen. For sure. For sure. Alright, let's see how the clipping is here. Oh, wow. That's actually... We are practically on the money there. That is going to work. So... Is that lined up? That is... We're good there. Nope. Did not see, I did not delete that. And then... Alright. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Again, color coding will all come at a later date. And get. Okay. Okay. Those are looking good. Now we actually just need to have a down. There it is. And... Okay, there's the storage. Do I want... So now the question is... Yeah. No, I think we're going to keep with this. I think we're going to keep with this. Yeah. So we go... right? And then we need... do that for now. Straight. That is not the way I want that. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to build all the way there so we can do this. Fantastic. Confirm that these are indeed okay, yeah. Now we can get rid of our temporary floor. Again, coloring will come later. Now, okay. I'm like a freaking bird. Where is the entrance that I have open? Is it down here? Yes, okay. Now, okay. So originally I was going to put the storage over there for this, but because we're already on this side, I think we're going to utilize this end of everything. Alright, so I had to... Nope, this is the way. Okay. Over, up. Maybe we'll put it there. Swap, perfect. And how far apart did I put these? Alright, so if it's right next to it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. I need 5 distance. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Build. Why am I not getting the box? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Swap. Okay. Now we can get these connected. That connected. Let's see. So if that's going to go in there, I need for this to go there. I'm going to go then here to over here. Why is that not working? Oh, because I need to build this the other way. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. There we are. We connect. Nope, we want to connect this side to that side. Alright, so in, up, well, in, down, over, up, over, down. So all we need here is that. Oop. That. There we go. Alright, so that should be good for packaged fuel. We now just need to go straight. That. Why is that so weird? Right? Right? That did not look right. Yeah, this is all kind of weird, isn't it? This is all kind of weird. We might have to swap to curves. I made an auto sorter that's automatically years ago. Oh yeah, we have an auto sorter as well. We have that there. That cube building in the distance, that's all just auto sorter. It sorts dozens and dozens of items coming in through both drone and freight. We don't even have all of it used right now. But so many people on the server prefer the dimensional pockets that we kind of stopped using it. It's a lot of fun though. Oh, I got so much on me. Okay, actually this could go back away. What else could go away? These could go away. I really don't need these either. Don't know why I have so many of those on me. Alright, so anyways. But yeah, so the auto sorters are a lot of fun. Wake on our server loves to do that type of stuff. Like, that's his bag. So, like, I helped him a little bit. Just get kind of the building in a good working order. But he, come on. But that's kind of his baby. So I had left it for him to do. I could maybe, can I just want to get this thing to be right. Yeah, it just doesn't want to. And honestly, this auto sorter is cool that he built, but like, like the one he had on our last server was like, I don't know. I just really dig the one that he had on the last server. All right, this isn't nearly as nice as I want that to look, but I just want to. We can always fix it later. We could always come back to it because we got to fix nitrogen anyways. Okay, there we go. Now at least we're clearing the line. Yeah, we actually had to stop playing the server because the hosting site we used, which I don't even remember the name of it. It's a named service. But they were not good, to be quite honest. It was pretty bad. We just had all sorts of issues. We had all sorts of lag. Even if we didn't have a lot of people on the server, if we had like just 2 people on the server, it was problematic. And so we ended up having to stop the server because we just couldn't play. But now I found a place called Indifferent Broccoli. And that place, this is really good. This company is fantastic. And we've been very happy with them. Very happy with them. Let's see. Let's get a little spacing going. Is that how I want to do it? Maybe I just want centered. Kind of centered. I wish we had like an auto correct center. That'll look good for now. Just so we have things labeled. Got more of that made than we thought I did. There's been so many. Depending on how long it's been since you played, it sounds like it's been a long time. They have made so many great additions to the game. Do we not have? Or is that tapped? What is this? This is just quartz, blah, blah. Oh, because we're tapped. Okay. Speaking of which, let's go clear up our inventory a little bit. But even though we have a lot of time put into the game, between all of us, we all have so much more to go when it comes to learning and getting better and building better and doing some really... I mean, there's some stuff that people build that I see on YouTube and such, and it's just like, wow, like I'm in awe with how beautiful they are. And I could only hope that one day I could come close to what they build. So all I can do is hope that I could just keep trying to strive. Okay, quartz crystals, excellent. I could just keep trying to strive to do that, you know. Hey, definitely don't need Kiss industrial beams. Where do we put those? But yeah, that's what I do. Every time I build, I just try to build a little bit better. Find something I either haven't done before, or a combination of something I haven't done before, or just a new technique altogether. I'm really liking how nitrogen has come out. Still not my favorite build. I played the beta test like S. Wow. Nice. Holy cow, nice. Yeah, there's so much. Well, I shouldn't say so much. I guess it really depends. I'm really bad at knowing what came in where. But they in the 1.0 and the 1.1, they added a lot of really good stuff. Some good quality of life things, some just nice additional items. Where do we put those industrial beams? Maybe I should just go to the brain. I think he has a spot in the brain for these. Alright. So, encased steel beams. Anything? Oh, sulfur. I could throw sulfur in there. Not in this one, though. Those are all blank, ready to be used. Yeah, we really stuffed this sucker. Encased steel beams, look at that. But I have a feeling, since this line is backed up. Oh my god. All Wake has joined. I think this might actually be 100% full on encased steel beams. Holy cow. We might just have to burn this stuff in the recycler thing that I can never think of the name of right now. Yeah, we are. Look at that. That is just full. That is totally full. In these awesome sinks. That's what it's called. Alright. Where are the entrances? Are these all part? Oh, do these all go to the awesome sink? Looks like they do. Alright, well, if I clog up the system... Let's see, this is cutting through here. Alright, so they should be going into there. And sulfur... And that's all. Maybe steel beams too. I think that's all I'm willing to burn right now. And then that should go all the way into... Yep, perfect. Okay, so we cleared up our inventory using a different method. Yeah, yeah, wait. Not all of it is hooked up though, because as you saw, we still have overflow that's taking up and causing stoppages. So it is what it is. But Wake has joined. Hello, Wake. Even though you're not paying attention, I think, to the text. Where is he? Oh, he must be. I hate nitrogen. It makes 0 sense to me. I don't really hate nitrogen, but I feel like going up to go down is not the right way. There we go. Recipe. How so? Do you understand nitrogen flow? Maybe he can help us. Are you able to hop on the VC for a few minutes? Alright, we'll see if we can get him on the VC. Because maybe he can... Oh. Wait, are you there? I never joined the VC. Oh my god, I thought I was in the VC the whole time. That is so funny. I literally thought I was in the VC my whole stream.
Oops.
Hey, Wake. So do you understand nitrogen flow? Because it seems to be different from water.
It flows, I think, in the same meters cubed.
Are you okay, buddy? You sound sick.
I lost my voice over the weekend.
Well, I have an issue at my nitrogen everything seemed to be fine, and then it wasn't, and I'm very confused. Do you have a few minutes to stop by and see what if anything rings to you like this is wrong?
You know what? Since Good Shot was so kind enough to build me a hyperloop back to base, abso-fucking-lutely.
I appreciate you, good sir. Nerdy just said, "Oh my god, tonight's episode, the most layer 8 stream ever." Listen, Nerdy. First of all, it's not my fault the nitrogen is so fucked. Like, my nitrogen tower looks really messy right now because I was just playing with stuff to see if I could figure it out. But, like, I'm like, okay, so I have a nitrogen tower, and then that's when I realized, oh, it's pressurized. I don't need pumps for it to go up. I'm like, okay.
He named it Millennium Falcon.
What was that?
He named it Millennium Falcon.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad he's like, he's coming up with these names, and I'm like, he's like, are they okay? I'm like, yeah, they're great. I'm like, because I'm the one who normally names everything, so it's nice to have someone else that's coming up with some good names. Although Fadloo was a big fan of Good Shot's big deck. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go to nitrogen. Go to skinny dip, and then we take the adjunct, the annex line after that.
Alright.
All right, so here. So everything down here, it's pumping, all that jazz, right? So let's go up to the tower. Oh, wait, down here.
Oh my god.
What?
This is looking fucking dope, dude.
Oh, thank you. Here.
Yeah. Oh, there's even an elevator. Love it. Alright, let's go.
Oh yeah, I'm like ladders.
My buttons?
Oh.
They're pretty nice, right? Customizable, functional, they have indicator lights. The full package. I think they're neat.
Thank you, Aiden. All right, so black is nitrogen, teal is water. I'm having no problem with water. I'm only having a problem with nitrogen. So we have the buffers here full, okay, and everything seems to be good pressure wise. Before you really investigate, let me just show you. I added this industrial fluid buffer, just thinking maybe that would help with the segments pressure, and I added this this pump here, even though I shouldn't need it because it's pressurized. But people are like, might as well test it. You never know if might be the thing that fixes it, right? It did not. So I have this floor here, this top floor here. These are my blenders. Okay. Right now, these blenders, I got 4 blenders, and they're only making one thing right now. But already, you can look and see that the pressure in the pipes, even though we're right off a line that's full. What? What'd you ask?
Okay, yeah. Alright, so these are 4. You have 4 of these hooked up to the same line?
Right.
Blenders?
Correct. But if you see, even right off the split here,
I were to...
but you see right off the split,
Right,
the flow rate is horrible.
Yeah, that's weird.
Right.
Well,
So, hold on. Let me just show you everything real quick first, just because there might be something else that you're like, okay, well, I see what the problem is. So if we go down to the next floor, this is the packager level.
No, I already see what the problem is.
Oh, what's the problem?
So...
Can I get rid of this industrial
you
fluid buffer? This isn't helping
one
anything, right?
line- No, it's not.
Okay, good. I can get rid of that
I don't
ugly.
think it is.
I hate how ugly it was there.
So you have 4 packagers
Yeah.
or blenders, right? You have 4
Yeah.
blenders
Yeah.
sucking up nitrogen at 150 per minute. So if you do 4 times 150 per minute, you get 600, which is the max of the Mark II pipe. So you would only ever be able to support these 4. You can't support anything down here below. You don't have enough pressure in the pipes because the pipes won't ever have 600 meters cubed.
So what you're saying? So let me see if I. So what you're saying makes sense. Let me see if I'm understanding it though. So let's say this. I have all this coming up. These 2 fluid buffers up top here are full. They've always been full. I've never once had a problem with them not being full. So if I split these up and put each of these fluid buffers onto a separate floor, would that be 2 different segments then, or is it all one segment because of the actual the pump of the wells?
So you have 600 going into, you have 600 meters cubed going up into your water tower, right?
Correct.
Which I have to take note of your design. I like it.
Oh,
So
thank you.
You have 600 meters cubed going up into your water tower, and then you have 600 meters cubed going out. So that means those will always be maxed forever and ever because you have the same amount going in that you are coming out.
Okay.
Because of those four blenders, but also for the fact that that's the max amount that those pipes can take anyway. So what you would need to do is down here at the pump.
Okay, hold on, coming down.
You
So
start breaking these apart. So this makes 300 per minute. This makes 300 per minute.
so the segmentation, where the segmentation needs to happen is down here at the well spring, not later.
Correct, because each one of these well extractors are 300 meters cubed, meaning 2 of them will get you the 600 meters cubed maximum capacity of a Mark II. Right?
Gotcha. So I would need to I would do 2 for, like, let's say I keep the industrial buffers up there and I split the industrial buffers per floor, 1 for blender, 1 for packager, as it is right now. I would put 2 of the 2 wells per segment because it can only do 600 max, and then I could send that to 1 industrial buffer and then a whole nother segment to the other industrial buffer and feed them to each different floor.
Correct. Yes.
Now I have to do the packager math because
per each line.
Yeah, I would have to look at the packager level because I'm sure I'm way over 600 on that as well. But okay, that makes so much sense.
How many packagers you have?
To come look at the floor.
It's quite a lot.
Go through the floor.
Fuck, it eats a lot. Alright, so that's holy shit. Alright, so you got.
Wait, how do you tell how much it's sucking up? Like, how do you know?
If you go into the packager,
yeah,
you see it says 240 per minute.
Okay. So that's sucking
how
up.
much it's sucking up per minute.
Gotcha. So everything
that we do is per minute.
So I would need to, if I wanted to make this easier, I would need to like
clock the fuck out of all of these.
Okay, but
probably 100 meters cubed per minute for each one.
That's what I was thinking. I mean, I would still need to do more segments, but that would just make it easier to try to figure this out.
Yeah, so at least you would get 6 per segment, but you do have quite a lot in here.
What do you think of the design?
These eat up a shit ton. I like it. I really like it. And
Thank
you
you.
have it kind of already set up to where you can segment it out.
Yeah.
You'll just have to play Noodlecraft a little bit more.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be that bad, but now that I understand the issue, because I was like, the issue is I couldn't figure out where to segment it, you know? So
Yeah.
now knowing that it's at the wellspring, because like right here, this is where I got storage right now. So this is the heatsink factory I got for the moment, just to feed the blenders, and then here I have the packaged nitrogen gas, which I have no freaking clue what we're going to use. Got it coming in, and then I got cooling systems over there.
Man, you're doing this a hell of a lot better than I am. I'm gonna probably just leave it at copper sheets and all the rest of the shit that I have, and I'm gonna ship it in.
Okay. I mean, really, the biggest thing is
I need to get it out of that factory.
And then if we go down here, if we go down to the transport hub, so I got where are you? Oh, okay. I got drone ports Alpha, Beta, and Charlie. Charlie's essentially just for the heat sinks. I got copper sheets and alucard metal coming in over at Charlie, and it's being split here.
Oh,
and yeah, alucard, and then it's going going up, and then it's funny because it comes right back down. And then get this, look at this. This was hilarious. I had to, because I didn't have the blenders up and running, I merged both of the lines from the heatsink, but I was backing up the line, so I had to immediately do a splitter to send it down over here as a storage buffer, to then bring it back up and put it back in as a merge. So I got a merge, splitter, merge, just to help with overflow at the time.
Nice.
Rubber
If it works.
is messy at the moment, but yeah, I mean, I'm keeping it. I ended up liking it, but so this is just kind of I decided to get rid of all the windows on this floor because this is kind of even though I'm trying to make it as clean as possible, it's still a little messy. So once it's all done, the only windows are going to be here, and then if we go once again to like let's go to packaging one more time. One of the things that I did that I ended up liking is if we just kind of step back a little bit and we look this way, it's a clear view into the arteries going up and down back at the elevator.
I like that. Yeah, that's pretty dope.
So, I mean, a lot of this was kind of trial and error, but once I figured out, because it's modular now.
Do you want to actually, so I have nitrogen, a shit ton of nitrogen coming into my plant. I have 1,200 coming in. Right.
Yeah, I think I have.
I was thinking about canistering it up. I mean, do you want me to do the canistering and you can concentrate on the other better products?
Well, except for you, are you talking about the packaged nitrogen?
Yeah.
The only reason why I'm hesitant to say yes is just because I built that packaging floor and I'm so happy with it, and I don't want to destroy it. Like, that's the only reason why.
No, I am too. It's just gonna suck up so much of your nitrogen.
Well, I could also underclock the fuck out of it. It doesn't have to even be 100. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I could just keep it for looks. So, because how many wells do I got? I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 wells. And
That sucks.
and well, I could just do, I could on the packaging floor give it like a third one, you know, even though I plan on underclocking them.
Yeah, it's the 300 per minute.
Yeah.
Not
Well, because I overclocked this well pressure. I'm assuming they don't all do 300 if I put this back down to 100.
correct.
Yeah. So, it's too bad I can't summer sloop that bitch.
It's 2,100 per minute. Interesting.
Yeah. Because 300 times 7. So, all I need to do, what I need to do is I need to, okay, now I need to segment this. So I need to break up these lines, create new lines to go into the nitrogen tower, and go from there. I don't even need to do the nitrogen tower, actually. I could just run them up the nitrogen tower since they're pressurized. So,
Yeah.
and I could just use the structure I got now. Okay, it's actually going to look cooler once it's done. So yeah, I'm just essentially gonna underclock this stuff crazily. I just got to do the math to see what I'm going to underclock it to, because I already built the floor. So, but then that'll free up the blenders up top, because the blenders only can make. There's not much that the blenders can make. The issue is I don't know what these turn into after the fact. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what the next step is. So I don't know what's needed there, but I don't think, because the only other things this can make is fused modular frames, the blenders, batteries, which I don't think we need batteries. I don't know if batteries are better than
turbo fuel, I think, is fine. I don't know why we would need batteries.
Right. So, and then encased uranium cells,
which we're making.
Right. So there's only 2 items that blenders will make out of nitrogen. So this top floor with blenders are going to be those 2 items. And then once I have those, I could do a little more research on what the next steps are, and maybe build that out in here as well. But I don't think there's anything more nitrogen related items down the path. I don't know what they turn into is the thing. Like, I don't know what the next tree step is, and I don't know if there's an easy way to even see that.
Right. So if you wanted to underclock all of these guys,
Yep.
you would want to build up to 30. So you're at 20, I think you were at 26 or 28 right now. So you'd want to build up to 30, and then you would underclock them all to take in 20.
Down to 20?
Yeah, because then you would, then you could suck up at 600.
20% or 20 per minute? 20 per minute, right?
20 per minute, yeah. If you did 20 per minute, you'd at 30, you'd be able to take on an entire just one line. Unless you wanted to break that apart. Did you want to bring in multiple lines into this?
Sorry, I only half was paying attention to what you were saying there. If I do 20, that's one line? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah, so if you do one singular line for this entire floor, if you built up at least 30 of these dudes, you can suck it all up at 20. 20
Yeah, I'll just probably do that.
each one.
I don't even know what we need packaged nitrogen fuel for. I don't even, like, this, we may already have more than we ever need, to be quite honest. So I don't care about underclocking, you know.
Yeah. And I'm going to probably produce them over on my side just to keep my production lines going.
Yeah, so I'm literally underclocking all of these right now. Not everything's color-coded yet. Don't judge me.
No, you're fine.
I said don't judge me.
Well, you're judged. I've been judged now.
Nerdy, why you got to be like that? She's been writing. She's been like on me all night, even over things that weren't my fault. Here she is now. Man, I got to do math. Bear. I'm like, oh, geez, Nerdy. Thanks. Love you. Spicy Nerdy. All right. All right, they're all underclocked now. I'm still too short because you said I have 28. I didn't even count, so I don't. But
yeah, we're at like 26 or 28, I think.
yeah.
So you just need to build like 2 more, or
Well, and that's to be like absolutely optimal. If I don't care necessarily, then.
right.
But
Yeah, pretty much. It don't matter. I mean,
yeah,
shit.
I don't think I'm gonna build 2 more because I think it's gonna ruin. So I'm gonna keep it as is. Too short, whoop-de-doo. Like I said, we already have probably more than we ever need. Okay, cool. Yeah, so this is what I've been doing in nitrogen.
Nice.
I made some modifications in aluminum, so it doesn't seem like it gets backed up now. It's just not producing.
Pretty good.
Like it's producing, it's just not producing enough.
Yeah.
So
Well, if you want, I gotta build drone stations on mine. So if you need another supply of aluminum products, let me know.
yeah, I mean, I could always use. Nerdy's like air joust, air joust. I could always use more Alucard, Dracula sheets. The heck was that? You are so lucky that doesn't do any damage to the buildings. I would
know.
I would not be happy, Wake. I would not be happy. You okay, buddy. Buddy, I swear to God.
Do it, I'll do it. Oh.
You rat bastard. Oh, that actually hurt me.
I know. It hurts like hell.
Oh, did I hurt you?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Gotta take my inhaler.
I gotta take my inhaler.
Still pretty dope. Really
Well,
good design.
thank you. That honestly means a lot to me. Thank you so much. I've been very happy with it as well, but like yeah, it's just it's a lot of hard work that went into it. And once you figure it out, then it's just essentially just mimicking what you did before. So, but once it's all done and kind of wrapped up, it's gonna look even better. Having all the walls up and everything like that. There's some other stuff I have planned for it too that I have not started on just because of the it's just decorative, and I've been trying to get nitrogen working. Let's see. Hold on. What did they say? TNT win. This is the entertainment I paid for. Hell yeah! Oh shit! There's a drone on my head. TNT battle and hydrogen factory. What could go wrong? That's a tomorrow problem. Yeah, it is. All right. Well, Wake, thanks for coming over. And because I was like, man, I'm going to have to do research on what to do with nitrogen and why nitrogen isn't working. So it's so nice now knowing what the problem is, and it actually makes sense. So thank you. Thank you for coming by and checking it all out as well. But it's been kind of funny because like everyone's been so busy and such. So like everyone's like, yeah, I'm so happy the server's up again, and then like no one's been on, and it's been hilarious.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I was planning on trying to get on this weekend, but I got caught up with work stuff.
Well, and then there's also Star Citizen going on with the event, so.
Kicking my ass. Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm almost done.
What do you need with it still?
Oh my god, I think I need like literally 200 or 300 more points in transport and I'm done. So I need
Okay.
like 1 or 2 more transport missions.
All right. Well,
So I'm probably gonna do that this weekend or sometime this week.
yeah. I mean, we're going to be on again. Like, there's people. There's I think there were people even on tonight doing it, but it's just one of those. Like, I might do a second alt. Like, it's been so easy to get it all done.
Right.
In the grand scheme of things, so I might just do another alt altogether. Did you see the moth, the Argo moth?
No, I have not.
It's the salvage version of the mole.
Ooh, I saw some sneak peeks of it like a while ago, but that's pretty dope. Did they show it?
It's been leaked, I think.
Oh wow. Ah, leaks.
But it shows it. It's if you don't care about leaks, it's in the leaks channel on Discord. They added windows. The mole is going to be upgraded or updated as well because of the work that was done on the moth.
That was going to be updated in 4.7, and oh yeah, that makes sense that it would update because of the work on the moth.
Yep. So
So that's pretty dope.
No, it's awesome. It's awesome and it looks good.
I'm kind of excited for that.
Oh yeah.
Is anybody grabbing it from our party?
Oh, I'm
'Cause
sure.
I'd love to go with them.
Oh, I'm sure. I don't like. I might get one as well. But the mining has just been so much more fun. And with the mole getting with the mole's update. Now that I know how to freaking find the stuff, I've been able to go, dude.
The game was working against us, man.
You should have seen though. Goodshot and I went out, just me and him in the mole to the Halo belt, and we had gotten out of 98 SCU. It's 96 or 98. We're gonna say 98. 98 SCU of possible storage. We had like 80 something of Laranite in the hold.
That's incredible.
Like we did, and almost everything else was useful material as well. So.
See, once this shit's working and you can scan that and you just look at it and be like, you know what? Yep, that's what I want to go for.
So yeah, things were working better. Like Goodshot and I were able to do stuff. I mean, it took a while for me to find an asteroid that had what we needed, but I was able to I'm getting it down a lot better. So, but I can't wait because it looks like the mole's finally going to get I think it looks like the side miners are finally going to get protection.
Oh fuck yes! Oh, that excites me.
Because
they had no protection.
Because the moth has a glass and such on the sides.
Nice.
So.
What an adjustment. That would
Yeah.
be awesome if they got that. I would love that because there's just I don't know why they did it that way.
Yep. And
somebody say something about so that you could get out and
change the heads and all that stuff.
Yeah, but it's but then why would you not give us the ability to get out?
Yeah. No, I agree. I think it was just a limitation of CIG at the time, to be quite honest, and their knowledge is really what the answer is. But the other aspect, what was I going to say? Shoot. Oh, it's something about... also, Evocati was saying that everyone in Evocati is really happy with the inventory change, because that's in the Evocati right now being tested. The inventory... yeah, the UI overhaul. Let's see. Careful with the moth. Careful with the moth. That bug where you fly into the sun isn't a bug with the ship. It's a feature.
It's a feature.
Yeah. What should I draw, Nerdy? How challenging would you like my suggestion? A frog dog that breathes fire. Depends on if you want color or black and white. Can't wait to see the finished piece. Interesting. Dealer's choice. I like chaos. What can I say? But yeah. So Cool. Yeah, so this has been, and also I was thinking about adding dimensional pockets to this stuff eventually. Mainly, I just want to wait and see. I got to look at the tech tree and see what, like, the cooling systems are needed for, outside of what we already.
Cooling systems from Mark III miners.
Mark III. Oh, by the way, I did also unlock priority mergers from the MAM.
Priority mergers?
Yeah.
The fuck is a priority merger?
Priority mergers up to 3 conveyor belts into one. Inputs can be prioritized to always be merged before others.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I could use that. Dope. Okay, thank you.
I keep forgetting to put these on.
Something built.
Yeah, I built a conveyor throughput monitor. So now I can check to see. I keep forgetting to do it. So
Oh, there it is. I like it.
yeah,
I need
yeah,
to start doing that too.
and you can configure it too if you click on it. I guess you can configure it. I don't know, but you can see the graphs.
The graph.
But anyways, you said we need cooling systems. Sorry, for Mark III miners.
Yeah,
No,
so
that's not
Mark
cooling
III
system.
miners take. So no, that
It's
three-
turbo motor.
Turbo
It's
motor.
yeah,
Those take cooling systems.
yeah, and then the other thing that we have 5 of 10 for, that's something blenders make as well. So that's going to be starting to be made next. So,
Yeah. Yeah, no, those turbo motors.
Moxia.
Mark III's take.
I should have been more specific, Moxia. We were talking about Star Citizen there for a moment in regards to the Moth and the inventory system. Sorry, what'd you say, Wake?
What was I saying? Oh, the turbo motors are what use the cooling systems. in
Yeah,
the
so-
Mark III miners.
Yeah, but I'm going to have to see what all is being made, because I may be converting some of this factory into like the next step after cooling systems and such.
Oh, that would be pretty dope, actually, if you were to make turbo motors from those cooling systems.
Well, that's kind of the part of the plan. I just have to see.
Yeah, dope. Because then we can start upgrading all of our shit.
Right, yeah. So that's part of the plan. I just needed to figure out. I was hoping to have both. I was hoping to have everything done except for the last blender thing, but then the nitrogen issue put me into a spin of trying to figure that out. So I plus I got on later today than I expected. So we'll see. But well, I think that's going to be it for me for now.
Yep, I gotta get off too. I've been actually trying to figure out how I get back to the thing.
You take the hypertube to Skinny Lake. Hypertube's
Yeah,
right
yeah.
below you there. Right here. Right here. Other way.
Here it is. Oh, here.
Take the
Oh,
hypertube down to Skinny Lake. Skinny Lake back to the logistics.
Right.
Have fun. Bye.
Bye.
All right. Well, adventurers, that was a short stream, but a very productive stream because, one, we did get packaging put together and we are actually making stuff. It's just we are not optimized because what we thought we would have to do research on, Wake had the answer to. So all of this has been made into one system, into one loop, and we need to split the loop. It's as simple as that. So that ain't going to be too bad, actually. That's going to be pretty easy. it'll give me, I guess, the opportunity to also kind of reorganize this slightly. I like how it looks, but since we got to split it, I'm going to have to reorganize it. And then we're still going to use the tower here. We're going to use the left side here to still pipe, well, it's not a pun, but pipe, wordplay intended, through to the different floors. So we are going to get rid of this connection, and it's going to be straight through and down instead. So things will be changing. I do want to give a special shout out to my channel members on YouTube, PD Bright Eyes, Nerdykin, who's in the chat, Good Shot, Datriel, Death Factor, One Below Work, PD Bright Eyes. If I didn't say that, I'm sorry. All of you, the choosing to be a channel member has meant so much to me, and it has really helped with the channel growth. If you want to support the channel, you do not have to be a channel member. You could simply just subscribe, like, follow, prime sub, you name it, down below on YouTube, Kick, or Twitch, streaming on all 3 platforms. We do have giveaways coming up soon on YouTube, so if you want to stay up to date on giveaways for Star Citizen and potentially some other games, then make sure you are locked in and notified over on YouTube, hopefully at a more regular start time. But as always, adventurers, if it's nighttime, I hope you sleep well. If it's daylight for you, I hope the day goes by fast and smooth, since it is a work day. And until we see each other again, most likely tomorrow, adventurers, bye-bye!